What is up, YouTube? It is AveryLR32 here, bringing you guys my deck profile from the regional I went to this past weekend. I'm recording this on Sunday night. I'm most likely going to have this up either early Monday morning, like 2, 3, maybe 4 in the morning, Monday morning, which will be tomorrow, because I've been studying for my finals. I have 2 more tomorrow, and then I promise you I'm going to get back to uploading. It's just everything has been crazy. My Bujin stuff didn't come in the mail on time, so I had like a week and a half to prepare my geargia deck, which is what I ran at the regional. And just everything's been crazy. I haven't been able to upload because my internet's been weird, and it's just like just school, you guys, really. School, work. I went to the regional then, so I wasn't able to upload then. I didn't even take my camera. I actually met one of my subscribers who was a judge there. That was freaking awesome. So shout out to that judge that said that he was subscribed to me. He watched a couple of my games because I went to time twice. Which brings up my record. I went 4 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws out of 360 people, and my dad came in 40th with Chamburn, and he got a second invite, so it was all the salt. But overall, it was a fun event. I promise you I'm going to get back to uploading you guys. And also I've been trying to play Watch Dogs, so I'm going to be able to do a review for that. I really want to do a review for that game. That game was freaking fun. I beat that game in 2 days. I just went hardcore, just no-lifed it, 2 days, beat the campaign, did some online, and it was a great game. So if you guys want to see a review of Watch Dogs, please let me know in the comments below if you've been debating on buying it or not. But to start off with my match results, like I said, just again, before I get into this deck profile, I really do apologize for not uploading in over a week. I just got home from work, so that's why I'm just like bleh. But I promise you the uploads are going to get back. I rarely ever don't upload for a week. Like, that used to happen like every other week. I wouldn't upload for a week, but then once I started really just sort of getting serious about YouTube and all that, that changed, which is obviously thanks to you guys for not unsubscribing just because I didn't upload in a week. So thank you to all those that didn't unsubscribe just because I didn't upload for a week. I really do appreciate that dearly. It means the world to me. So to get into my matches real quick, it was a 9-round regional, 360 people. I finished 115th. As I said, my dad finished 40th, got a second invite with Chamburn. Congrats to him. I was salty, obviously. I was just I was baffled. I'm like, I'm done. I'm going out to the car. So round 1, I played Evil Swarm. I got 2-0'd. I'm not even going to discuss that match. That was just whatever. Round 2, I 2-0'd Inzectors. So I was 1-1 by this point. Round 3, I lost to a really weird deck, and the guy said it was original. It was really weird. It was Mermail Artifact. It was really, really odd. He actually misplayed because he activated Sanctum, and I saw him warning it, and he didn't use the other effect of Sanctum. So really, really odd. Anyways, I lost to that. He 2-0'd me, so I was 1-2. Round 4, I went against Pure Mermail, and it was a tie. I screwed up. We went to time. I had a Burrito, a Geargia Ganex, and 2 Berets on board, and I decided to exceed into a Draco Sack, detached for 2 tokens, tributed 1 off to try and pop his Honor Arc. He detached, and then he had an Abystius, an Honor Arc, and a Heavy Infantry on board, and then next turn he set a monster, or I'm sorry, I popped the Abystius, and then he set a monster and passed, and I wasn't able to get through, and he had higher life because I used Soul Charge, so I was at 46 for 71. So that was a tie. And then round 5, I played against Bujins. It was the Rank Up Magic 7th one build, and the guy didn't know what the hell he was doing. We went to 3 games, and I beat him. Games 1 and 3, and then he just came back and beat me because I couldn't draw crap. But I beat him, so yeah. Round 6, Evil Swarms again. 2-0'd the guy pretty easily, just I drew the nuts. So by this point, I'm 3 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Round 7, I don't have it written here, but it was a draw. I don't know why I didn't write it down. I crossed it out, and I guess I didn't put what he was running. But he beat me, so I was 3-2-2. Sorry. No, 3-2-1. Yeah, and then it was another draw, so I was 3-2-2. I don't know what that was to. But round 8, I lost to Madolche. I was pretty salty about that. Then round 9, I played a Geargia mirror match, and I won. So by the end of it, I was 4-3-2 with 14 points, 115th place. Whoopty-frickin-do. I will admit, I went to this event not as prepared as I thought. I wasn't even running Trap Stun in my Geargias. My friends were telling me I should have ran Trap Stun because you can go standby phase Trap Stun and then just go off. I wiretapped twice in 2 different rounds, obviously. I was running 2 wiretaps. it put in work. It pretty much does the same thing as Trap Stun, but I see where Trap Stun could have been better in some cases. And overall, I felt that I just wasn't prepared for some matchups like Madolche and all that. I just kind of knew the concepts, but that obviously was not enough. So unfortunately, this was the last Florida Regional for the summer. So yeah, that's that. Anyways, let's get right into the deck profile. I just put the token here just as a placement, so I knew like where to put my cards. So ignore that. But we run triple armor. That's obvious. Triple accelerator. Please don't hate me for having 2 supers and a common. I apologize. 2 arsenal. I only had 2, so I made my build around 2. It worked fine. I never really saw myself ever wanting a 3rd, and I just know for a fact that I'm never going to run a geargia again. It's just not my kind of deck, because with this build, I noticed that it was like if I didn't go off, I lost, and like I just made some really bad cartridges. Like I didn't run Honor Arc, but yet I ran Exciton Knight. I ran Draco Sack, but I didn't run Big Eye because I didn't have the extra deck space, and I really wanted Daigusto Emerald so I could recycle my accelerators and arsenals and armors if I really needed to, which was just MVP in the deck. I only had 2 Gear Giga Nexus, which wasn't too big of a deal. I think Honor Arc would have helped me beat the Mermill guy that I tied to. But yeah, just bad card choices overall just resulted in just dumbassery, like all around. Triple MK2 and Geargiano, that's pretty standard. I am using the Karakuri Geargia build, so I'm using Birdman, Watchdog, and Ispachi. If I opened up Armor and Gear, that was an OTK turn 2. If I opened up Armor and Accelerator and Birdman, that was an OTK. If I opened up Armor and Birdman, that was an OTK. I could just search for the Accelerator next turn and be good to go. So yeah, any combination of those really. But anyways, that was the monsters for the, also 1 Max C. I forgot about that. I was taking in 1 Max C. And I side decked 2 more. Spells, triple MST because back row hate is a thing. Not really anything else I can even say about it. And then for the 1-ofs, Limiter, Dark Hole, and the broken ass Soul Charge. Enough said about Soul Charge. For the traps, we're running the obvious triple gear. This card is just amazing. You can have an armor set this along with your 3 or 4 other back row, and face gear, proceed to go off to your OTK and just win. Trying to make sure I don't lose my placement. And then we have for the 1-ofs, Solemn Warning, Bottomless, Compulse, and then Double Call Haunted. It worked. Double Mirror Force, double Deep Prison, double Wiretap instead of 2 Trap Stuns, 2 Fiendish Chain, and 2 Blackhorn. This put in a lot of work. Blackhorn is such a good card right now. And then for the extra deck, trying to make sure my token is like doing me wonders. We have 1 Exciton because I like to blow up boards. I actually was going against the round 7 Evil Swarm guy. He had a face-up Fiendish Chain on one of my monsters, and he had like a face down. And then he had 3 other face downs, which was like Pandemic, Mirror Force, and Bottomless. And then, like I said, he had the face-up Fiendish Chain. I went to Exciton, he Bottomless, and because of the quick effect, I detached and blew his board, and he had no Phion on board, or Ophion, whatever it is people call it nowadays. I haven't ran Evil Swarm in so long. And I was a happy little gopher. Let's just leave it at that. 2 Gear Giga X. It's Geargia. Emerald because I like to recycle things. Diamond Dyer because I like to pop people's cards. Abyss Dweller because this helped me beat Mermill and it was amazing. He had Abyssland on board and he was at like 24 or something. I went to Abyss Dweller, swung in his card because he had like no cards in hand, and I just swung my other 2 monsters for a game. Mace Stroke because it's cute. Cowboy because I like to win games because of it. Soul of Silver Mountain, this didn't really do much work. I mean, these were the only 2 rank 3s I have with Soul, Silver Mountain, and Zen Mains, which I really kicked myself in the foot for. Wow, what a fail. Kicked myself in the face for, because I really liked, I wish I would have liked to have a bigger rank 3 engine in regards to the extra deck, because I felt that these 2 just were not enough. Like at times I wish I had Acid Golem, at times I wish I had Giga Brilliant. It was just bad overall. Draco Sack, this thing put in work when I was able to go into it, just being able to just, wow, I just repeated myself there. If double Beret and a Burrito and a Gear Giga X wasn't enough for game, I could just go, okay, main phase 2, go into Draco Sack, detach your 2 tokens. Please, try and kill me this turn, I dare you. Then for the Synchros, 1 Scrap Dragon, only 1 Burrito, and 2 beret. I copied the Czechoslovakian build and kind of just went from there and made my own build from it, so that's why some of the card choices are iffy. And like I said, I had a week and a half to prepare for this event because my Bujin stuff didn't come in the mail on time, or else I would have ran Bujin. For the side deck, we have the other 2 Max C. Double DD Crow. I side decked these in against Spellbooks. Oh, that was what it was. What I didn't realize my other matchup was Spellbooks, and he 2-0'd me. Because I didn't realize that this said any card, so I can target the Fate in the grave and banish it. Yes, they can get it back with Eternity, but, I mean, I'm making you waste your Eternity. Soul Drain, Transmigration Prophecy. I side decked in the Transmigration Prophecy against Madolche, and then because it gets rid of materials for Hoot Cake, and I never side decked in the Soul Drain. DNA Surgery, I was tempted to side deck it against Madolche, but I didn't do it. The Light Imprisonings I used against Bujin. Debunks, don't believe I ever side decked these. Emptiness says I sided in all day, and the Needle Ceilings I side decked in all day. Because everything just loves OTK nowadays. So yeah, you guys, that's my deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like or favorite, be appreciated. Let me know if you want to see a Watch Dogs review. I think it'd be really, really, really cool to do a review on that game. Overall, I don't like geargia. It's just not my playstyle. I hate how the deck runs. I don't like the fact that I have to pray to God that sitting on my armor is going to work, and then just flipping. I mean, when it goes off, and then it's cute to just be able to do this all day. But Nullmina Cross Out is a thing, so don't expect geargia armor to still be a thing. Geargias will probably be a myth by the end of this format. And then maybe might see some sort of resurgence if Madolches get hit on the next ban list, but as of right now, I believe that geargias are just slowly becoming a myth, and they're becoming one of the more forgotten decks. But anyways, yeah, that's my deck profile for you guys. Like I said, if you liked it, like or favorite, be amazing. I'm sorry that I haven't really uploaded much, but I am going to get back to that. I've just been super, super busy with finals, and if you'll excuse me, I have a math exam and a Spanish exam to go and study for, so hopefully I will be able to do well. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.